How was it?
Oh, a little sluggish. You know, didn't just wasn't as the attention to detail wasn't as great as I'd hoped. Had a really good day yesterday, but seemed like it was a little harder to get them going today.
We heard you getting on them in the viewing period. Did it pick up from there?
There was the period of situations. We had a third and fourth and very long situation to make sure we got some things understood, and that was a really good period for us. And our Skelly period was really good. The scout teams, I didn't spend much time over the defense when the offense was just okay. I thought the scouts did a great job. We just kind of just sluggish.
Coach, coaches always talk about, and you talk about doing the little things right. Yeah. Was that an issue the other night, like a false step or a bad alignment, or?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we had several bad alignments, particularly in our defensive front on the second level, and then our eyes were awful at a couple spots on the back end. And offensively, we made quite a few mistakes too. We just didn't seem to hurt us as bad. So that's why, we tried to script practice today and yesterday to fix a lot of those situations, at the same time move some people around and create a competition. We're competing. I told them next 3 weeks we're competing to see who wants the spots the worst. And so hopefully we can get on film tonight and see who maybe we made some progress. I know we made some in those situational deals. And, you would think that us calling a timeout and communicating exactly what we want sometimes would get it across. But you know what? I have to look at ourselves and how many times have we practiced that scenario? Well, we have now, and hopefully we'll get it right next time.
You worked on some special teams today. How'd that go?
Punt team looked good. Kickoff team, wasn't live, so it's hard to, but looked good. Trying to, we always go 2 on Tuesday and 2 on Wednesday, and then hit them all on Thursday. So we got those 2 in today.
Looked like Cody Core was with the defense during.
Yeah, we're trying to. Cody is one. If you look at our, I went and pulled. I got Coach Jackson, and we pulled all our testing. He's the third fastest kid on our team. Test out phenomenal. Weighs 200 pounds. Probably needs to be on the field more than he is. He played 15 snaps the other night out of the 84 that we had. So, and we're really, short-handed at some spots. And if we get another injury or two, it could get really scary. So we're trying to cross-train him a bit right now.
Watching Bo Wallace on the field in that Vanderbilt game, he was talking to his teammates. He was talking to you guys. He was talking with the refs. I mean, he was just. In a good way. It just seemed like he's really kind of grown into that. What have you seen from him year 2, just being that guy on the team?
Well, it's still a bit early to tell. I do think, I've said all along, I thought he has matured, and I hope that carries over to the field. I thought he made an effort to take care of the ball better the other night, and certainly was more vocal than he had been in the past. That's probably, when you're a transfer into a new school in an SEC school, it's probably not the most natural thing to do that, and that's probably not him anyway. But he's becoming more of that. So as long as he does it in the right way, I think everybody knows the type of competitor he is, and it can be a good thing.
Your red zone was pretty. Go ahead, Chuck.
What about your first look at Hilton at corner?
Just from what I saw, he's a good player. Until we go live and put him in a game situation, boys, I wouldn't be able to really say. But I think he can do it. Wish he were bigger, just like all the corners we seem to face into the boundary. But he's definitely he's a competitor too now. He's feisty, so he'll get after it.
As you rebuild with some guys at the cornerback position and use some different folks there, is there anything that they will take from Southern Illinois against Texas, or is this just that kind of offense where they're just not going to see much of a look that they would see throughout the rest of the season?
I'm confused.
Okay.
All right. I heard Southern Illinois and I lost you.
I'm sorry. Pardon me.
Are you talking
Southeast Missouri?
Okay, SEMO.
Are they going to see so much option from SEMO?
This whole game plan is different than what we had last week. Now, I hadn't watched Texas enough to know, if they're still doing everything the same way that they were, so I don't really know. But I don't know that we'll face another team I'm not sure what Idaho does, or Troy won't do this. So I don't know how much of this will be a lot of carryover, because you got to stop the option for sure.
Other thing, red zone. You guys struggled against Vanderbilt last year and really scored touchdowns this year. The quarterback runs. What was the difference?
Well, we had a good plan, and we worked extremely hard on it. I did a lot of studying to make sure that I felt good about our calls and what could go wrong with the call, and really weeded a lot of stuff out because of things that we felt like they did that could make it a bad play, and really settled on about 3 things and just kept waiting until I'd get the look before we'd call those, and they ended up being really good plays for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.